stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Peace and plenty to the family, cosmic consciousness, soul control family, and collective and soul group. I'm pleased to be here in this moment, in this space, in this frequency. I'm feeling good for no reason at all. Operating in the truest and highest authentic version of my innermost self. And it feels good to be here. As this sage burn, I'm allowing us a moment to bring our conscious awareness to the energies moving within you and around you. The more you do it, the more you are reawakened to who you really are, energetically. So I hope you find it good to be in the space that you find yourself in. Everybody in the flesh, say Ashe. It's me, Sabu the God. I'm feeling good for no reason at all. Operating in the highest version of myself. I brought a few contemplations, thought-provoking concepts, ideas, and statements to share with us today. When I was a child, I acted as a child. But when I became grown or an adult, I put childish things away. But what does that mean, really? Let's contemplate on that for a minute. When I was a child, I acted as a child. But once I became an adult, I put childish things away. What does that mean? Everybody want to be chosen, and we are, but chosen to what? Because everybody that want to be chosen gotta want what come with it. It's a lot come with one. It's a lot come with being chosen. If you're chosen, many are called, but few are chosen. But chosen is trending. Everybody the chosen ones. But if you're chosen, things come with being chosen, and those who chosen know what I'm talking about. If you question it, then you ain't chosen. Not this round. Everybody want to be chosen, but don't want what come with it. I could go on, but like I say, if you know, you know. If you question what he talking about, you ain't made it yet. Not this round. And that's okay. Because I want to talk about the lower and higher selves that operate and how it operates. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I acted as a child. But when I became an adult, I put childish things away. What does that mean to you? Really? Keep that in mind. When I think about it, I think of the lower and higher egos or lower and higher selves when I hear that and how it works in us all throughout our life or lives. I'm saying that to say this. I don't care where you stay, and you shouldn't either when you catch this. I don't care where you stay, because the only place you will ever truly live is in you. When I was a child, I spoke as a child, and I acted as a child. But once I became an adult, I put childish things away. What does that mean? Isn't the child and the adult one and the same? Isn't the child that became an adult the same person later, just having endured gradual development? What is it that the child releases to become an adult in the first place? What is it that the child releases to become an adult? Though the child and the adult is still connected because it's one and the same person, one and the same individual. We're going to talk a little bit today. What does this child in that statement represent to you? What does that child represent in you? Think about it. Comprehend that your consciousness, this thing we call consciousness, we must understand that our consciousness is not the consciousness that we have grown up to know. The consciousness that we operate in right now is not the consciousness that we have grown up to know. Our consciousness has increased incredibly from childhood to now, beyond what it was even 10 years ago, regardless where you at on the path of spirit, in the ascension of soul, regardless of where you at. Just 10 years ago, you don't operate in the same consciousness that you did. Even months for some, and that's okay. We're not talking about levels or hierarchies, even though there are, as above, so below. It's a hierarchy in everything. We use, it's levels to this shit all the time, but that's okay. Every individual within the collective, see, because as we do our own work, we pulling for work to be done to the whole, whether you understand this or not, whether you believe it or not, or whether you're conscious of it or not. That don't matter. It's okay. That's why we're in this process of ascension, where many didn't plan to be on it, you know. Every individual, each one of us, through our own work, pulls the whole, does a collective work in the whole of what we call humanity. My point in saying that is, as your vibration increase, so does your DNA. As your vibration increase, you cause their vibration to increase and spark DNA strands and others and everything around you. As we reconnect in everything through our own functions. We bringing strands online all the time because we got more than 2 strands of DNA. So the more we go in and we move through ourselves and bring things online, you know, reconnect old strands of DNA and bring them in this new, you know, life and mentality that we living in, and actualize our spiritual gifts through them. You know, we're not only able to help ourselves, we're able to help others. We're able to help in our community. We help the whole collective. Most of us not aware of it. That's okay. Because most people not. But if you pay attention to what be happening in your life, what be going on around you, what you hear other people talking about going on with them, pay attention to the number synchronicities, the animals in the insect kingdom and how it's trying to connect with us, and how they be drawn to us. How random people just may come and give you a message that you just may need to hear at the particular time that you heard it, because it's pertaining to something that you're going through right then. All these synchronicities need to be paying attention to, like even this one right now. That is awareness. That is conscious awareness. Did anybody catch it? The more you are aware, the more it will happen. The more it continue to happen, the more you realize what's happening. You integrate, you become one with it, and you become the movement of it. That's how we get behind the veil. Then once you get behind the veil, you realize that it's no longer there. Once you realize that the veil is no longer there, you realize that it never been there. You was only taught to believe that it was. Somebody will catch it. Let me give y'all a minute. It was programming, family. It was programming. So anybody who did the work did a whole lot of deprogramming and reprogramming, setting and resetting, resetting and setting, charging and recharging, because it's an arduous and strenuous journey, spiritually speaking and physically speaking, because it deals in the realm of the mind, which is connected to spirit and soul. You can't see it on the outside. You can't see what consciousness is doing from the outside. You can see its manifestations, but you can't see what it is unless you've seen it from a space of you being what it is. Somebody catch it. The reason why I'm talking about the program is because it's don't hold us down too long. So now it can't hold us down no more. But now that everybody is free, then we need to know what to do with this freedom in connection with the whole. If we move beyond the matrix, if we move beyond the matrix, if we move beyond the illusion of separation, if we move beyond the psychic mental ties that was meant to keep us down, then each and every one of us is like Neo in the matrix. I repeat, then each one of us is like Neo in the matrix. That means each and every one of us has to do our own work for your own inner being in the collective, while everybody else doing their work on them too. When the student is ready, a teacher appears, a Morpheus appears, oracles appear. They've been around all the time. You have to allow yourself to do it. You have to allow yourself to be in order to become it. One with the I am presence or divine mind within you. You connect with it in all. When you do the real work and heal yourself, you find out that God was in yourself all along. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness, feel good for no reason at all. I need to hydrate. Y'all see it's Big Red doing his thing up there. Raw. Peace.